All right. So we're gonna be going over some tweets, guys. Some tweets. It's just gonna be a short update. It's not gonna be much. Short update stream on Orion and how she kind of gave up. Now, earlier today I saw this, and this is Orion's Twitter, right? So they write this. Hey y'all, it's been 2 weeks now, and since Kwite has stayed silent and doesn't seem to be answering anytime soon, I'm probably gonna go back to my usual posting. If any news comes out, I'll address it with all the seriousness it deserves. Thanks again for the support. I'm not gonna say too much about the situation until there's news, because honestly, it's so draining. You keep rehashing the same details over and over again. But occasionally, if something goes around, I'll probably correct any misinformation. So they pretty much give it up. They've given up. It's over. It's over. Orion gave up. Dropped Kwite L. Their cancellation attempt on Kwite didn't even have to do anything. Like, he really didn't. He didn't really. And there's there's a couple, like maybe one person saying, Ensler, go back into your cave. Orion didn't give up. Goofy ass Kwite taking too damn long. Stop that word writing this ugly ass toad. So I don't know. I mean, I just call it as I see it. I don't really see it as writing, so to speak. What is this? They acted less unhinged since they posted that on the timeline. This is on January 30. Bro, stop tweeting my R word. I don't see his ass on my feed. Having a famous R word is literally hell on earth because I will be sitting there with all these accounts blocked and his Jesus fucking Christ. And his name muted and all the misspelled muted and then boom, quote tweet where I instantly have to unfollow. Yeah, so this is all ranting bullshit, right? Like just ranty. And this was from January. What's worse is I have to see people making fan art of him, and yeah, so they seem to have gotten the attention they wanted, and then just basically calmed down. It's like what I've been saying. They just wanted attention this entire time. Nothing ever really happened. I don't care like how many people want to say otherwise. The fact remains, nothing happened. Orion was older than Kwite, so Orion should be looked at with more eyes. You know, a little sus there. But yeah, and as for Kwite not saying anything, I mean, does he really need to say anything if nothing really looks bad on him? It's just a simple freaking fact, man. And then we go here. This is like the latest. This is the same person that replied to me. It's like the movement is dying, right? The movement is dying. We have this one. This is what I've been trying to say, except I suck at getting my point across clearly. If Kwite was innocent, honestly, he wouldn't even need a lawyer to get involved. If you were taken into custody and police accuse you of something, and you automatically ask for a lawyer, that's kind of telling to the police, and it makes you even more suspicious. I'm sure it does, buddy. I'm sure it does. To be honest, if Kwite really was innocent, he would know and would have posted a response to Orion, but Kwite has not said anything about the allegations. It was quite weird. No, not if he's working on like an exposed video to counter the allegations. Like, you don't even have to go into the whole lawyer thing, right? Because people were like, well, when they get lawyers involved, they go quiet and stuff like that. And yeah, it's true. But you don't even have to go to lawyers for this shit. You could just say, hey, I'm working on a fucking expose or counter video. Give me some fucking time. You know what I mean? It's like silence isn't really telling, right? If you want to make a point and you want to like reply back or clap back, it's not that difficult. This speculation shit is, it's just not worth it, man. I saw this earlier today as well. I got tagged on this right here. Now I don't know the authenticity of these DMs, right? I don't know how authentic they are. I don't even know if they're if they're not. Yeah, imagine not being patient. I don't even know if these are legit. All right, because it was very it was really random. I even had that to say. I said this. Well, what is the context of these screenshots? They say I was in the chat, but I got kicked out because I told Orion not to do this because lying makes you look bad. I got blocked after, and that's why. I don't know why, but the person got blocked as well. So this is our DM private conversation. My friend texted me on March 8, 2023 at 11:25 a.m. about the Orion planning conversation. I asked her, does she got any proof of anything? And she said, I do got some texting me that Orion blah blah blah. So basically, it's like a couple like. It's a conversation between this person and somebody else, allegedly, and they're talking about the Orion thing, although they don't have any screen recordings of the whole thing. They don't even have screenshots, and, you know, even if it is believable, right, it's still not, like, you can't hand Orion a W, basically, right? If you're to run with something, right, that's just made up, at this point in time, that would just be giving them a small W. So, I mean, I personally don't doubt that this would have happened, personally, because of like everything that's like come up and stuff, but since you can't really verify and you don't really have anything of note, right, you don't even have one screenshot from the supposed group chat, you don't have the screen recording, which would be really valuable to have, and if you don't have that, you can't really pass it off as fact, especially in these scenarios, because otherwise you'll just have dipshits like this taking advantage of the damn thing. So that's my take on that. The messages in itself. Anything you say can and will be used against you, right? There is a good reason to stay quiet until legal involvement. Yeah, but again, it doesn't even have to be legal involvement for them to having to be patient, and it's not telling of anything. It's just like, what if they're just working on a counter video? It takes, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but the video making process takes quite a bit. It takes a bit to make, you know, the whole scripting, depending if you do scripting and all that. You know, you script the video, you edit a video, you know, render the video, everything. It is like some fucking process, alright? This person says, you're telling me the Kwite defenders are claiming Kwite is the victim because he was 17 and Orion was 18? No way. Blah, 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 blah. Orion replied to that just to clarify. Kwite and I are born in the same year, just a few months apart. That's great. That's good defense, I guess. Not going to say much of the situation. Okay, they put this lock thing again. And then they're just fucking writing irrelevant shit like this. Like, just nothing really of note, really. Remember when Pro Jared took some time to make a response? Yeah, he took some time to make a response, and he ended up being like... Didn't he end up being, like, innocent in that whole thing, right? I believe he did end up being innocent. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, sometimes silence doesn't necessarily mean, like, oh, I'm right, you know what I mean? Orion is a coward who can't stand by their word. Mind you, that's right, mind you. I have a question for everybody. Is there any, like, out of curiosity, is there any lag right now? Any buffering of any sort? I'm curious. The longer Kwite doesn't respond, the more Orion makes unhinged tweets, which just makes Kwite look even better. I mean, that used to be the case up until today, because she don't want to make any more tweets. Like, they're trying to go back to regular shit, basically, because they know they lost. They didn't get anything. Also, what is this weird NSFW of this fucking child over here that fucking, Orion's retweeting? She's retweeting a naked child. Anime, so whatever, I don't know, man. I don't know why she's retweeting that shit, but okay. Well, what do I know? So they talk about, like, they're talking about their fucking TikTok, man. Okay, nobody's buffering, that's good. They're just talking about their fucking TikTok at this point. Like, what the fuck? Should I put older cosplay photos here? Do any of y'all care? Because I usually save in TikTok. What were this person's interactions before fucking the Kwite situation, before they made themselves an alleged victim? I bet their interactions didn't hit like 200 likes before in the past. So this was all like a clout grab. That's all it really was. It was a clout grab. Orion, you're not a fucking victim. You're not a fucking anything. Alright? Anybody that supports you, go fuck yourself. You're fucking fake as shit. Yada yada yada. All that crow ranting shit that he said. I have one thing to add to these allegations. Orion was complaining about some in 2021, I think, on Twitter, and was talking about being an AS victim. So why not expose him then? I don't know, because it was an opportune moment to have clout, and because she didn't have everything together the way she needed to for this coordinated attack. Because she still needed to work out the details for what the coordinated attack and the narrative was going to be. I don't know. Probably any one of those things that I just mentioned is probably the reason why. I don't feel comfortable about either side, considering Kwite was also involved in the Slazo situation. Seems like no one is good here. Yeah, that's a big one that people always want to, like, bring up. Basically, what they're saying is, like, well, Kwite was a piece of shit for the Slazo situation and try to cancel him or try to, like, accuse him over these fucking, like, allegations that came out on him. So it's like they're just thinking, hey, fair is fair, karma, whatever, it's coming back to bite you. How does it feel, this and that? And, like, if I had more of an investment in that situation, if I covered it, if I knew anything about it, if I had any personal, like, bias, I guess you can say, I'd probably be, like, maybe, like, more inclined to take that side and been like, oh, well, you know, because I don't know Kwite. I don't know anything about him. Again, that's why I, like, covered this, and I was, like, I was pretty on the fence, I'd say. I was, like, 50-50. I was willing to hear the other side out, but when the other side was just saying things like, you know, you're not allowed to question us, you're not, you know, if you don't automatically stand with us, then, you know, we're going to block you and we don't want to have a conversation. And then I tried to have that conversation with Orion and them, and all that happened was, like, you know, I got muted and I got thrown out because they didn't want me asking the important questions. And then it was just a hug box of people only, you can only ask Orion soft fucking questions, right? Or you can just ask them questions, like lead questions, right? Like, you know, fill in the blanks for Orion so that they can go, right? And it's just so obvious that it's bullshit, right? It's just so fucking obvious. This whole thing is a gaslight campaign. The whole purpose of this thing, let me tell you what the whole purpose of this fucking thing, you know, and no disrespect to Revzilla, I'm sure he's a great guy, but it's to get people that think the way Revzilla does with the whole believe the victim mindset and brainwash them into fucking thinking there's a victim in the first place, so that they can just go ahead and do a fucking mob, like a mob to go get a guy that you don't even know if he's actually a rapist. You're just going to assume that he is until proven otherwise, which is like, how do you prove a negative in that instance, right? Because, like, the fuck are you supposed to do at this point? What, are you supposed to get a fucking DeLorean and go back in time or something? Like, what are they actually expecting to happen, chat? Really? Like, what is what's expected to happen? How is Kwite gonna have to time travel and make sure that fucking Orion takes the rape kit that they were supposed to fucking take when you're trying to prove this kind of shit when you knew something was up? Because, like, here's what I hate about the emotional argument bullshit. You know what the emotional argument bullshit? You know why I hate it? You know, there's a level of understanding for it, but again, at the same time, there's so many jack-offs that have fucking taken advantage of that. Then now it's a fucking safety blanket for any dipshit to just lie. Because, you know, with the emotional fucking arguments, you don't have to fucking make sense, right? You don't have to. Like, things will look bad. Things will look like they don't make sense. That's the point. And so many jack-offs like Orion have weaponized this shit to the point where it's, like, super fucking difficult without, you know, stepping on a fucking landmine to even question the authenticity. Because you don't give enough. Like, if you question it right off the bat, it's like, you are. How dare you? You're not. You're questioning a victim. We don't even know if you're a victim. But you sound, like, inconsiderate or some shit. But come on, dude. There has to be a standard set so that this doesn't keep happening over and over and over and over again, because it's just kind of annoying, right? And the thing is, I even told you guys from the beginning, I wasn't really this invested in this entire situation from the get-go. It was supposed to be a one-off. In fact, you know, people are like, I see motherfuckers out there milking this situation for their channel, right? But my thing isn't so much like, I guess you could call it milking, but my whole thing is, like, if you wouldn't have been so stupid. And I'm talking about the drop Kwite people, right? And I'm talking about Orion, and I'm talking about any of the idiots that were fucking trying to fucking test my intelligence with this shit. If you guys wouldn't have been so stupid, I wouldn't have wanted to continue to look into this and how stupid you guys are, right? We see people like Jalen, and we see people like fucking the smaller channels, under 10K channels, saying shit like, oh, this new Kwite update, guys, this new Kwite update, we're gonna milk it. It's like, that's great, bro. But like, I'm just saying, for me, there's not so much milking as you guys are fucking stupid. I want you to know you're stupid from day one, because that's when I started covering this stuff. We covered it from day one. We covered the Twitter space. We covered the fucking document. We covered fucking Orion smirking out at a fucking 12-year-old because whatever. Yeah, this is good stuff from day one. But then after that week, it was done because that's all it lasted. It lasted one fucking week. That was the impact. And anything other than that, this is just a recap. This is like the illest recap. It's just like, oh, okay, well, what happened today? Well, this happened. It's minimal shit. She just shut up. Orion is no more. That's it. It's over. I'm here to tell you that it's over. And what I mean, but it's over, I mean it's over for Orion. They know they've lost. I need to show you. This fucking weeaboo shit. Ah, okay. This says that it's over. It's fucking over. Alright? Your fucking crusade is over. It didn't work. Nothing happened. Alright? What are you gonna point to Social Blade and say, oh, look, we made him lose this many subscribers. Guess what, bitch? Still at 1 million, right? What the fuck did you accomplish? Fucking nothing. How does it feel? No, I'm being straight up here. How does it fucking feel? You accomplished nothing. Go back to your everyday fucking life. Go back to being an irrelevant loser. Hey, maybe you got your clout, right? You got your, like, interactions are gonna go up now because you're gonna be that pretend victim in the background that nobody gives a shit about. Realistically, you're a means to an end. You're not actually a victim. You're still just a fucking tool, but I guess you can take advantage of whatever the fuck you get from this. What is it, all those nice little fucking likes or whatever. I guess if, you know, personally, I would trade up the likes for $signs, but that's just me. I don't know. I guess you're still at the stage where you need that fucking self-validation of likes. Maybe, perhaps. I know Orion got some mental disorder, but how did he slip a wrong information? His statement is different from his new story because they're a liar. And that's not even a mental fucking disorder. Being a liar, it's just being a liar. Kwite can just get newer and better followers who don't stuff cats in the microwave. What the fuck? Yeah, so like the thing with that is, yeah, and that's the fucking reality of the entertainment YouTube game, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you know this. I know the secrets and trades of the world, at least on YouTube. Shout out to the umbrella guy, he helped me. But yeah, that's pretty much that's how the cookie crumbles, so to speak. It just doesn't matter. And you know why it doesn't matter so much either for the Kwite situation? Because you have no real evidence. You know, we could pretend. Like, that's the thing. You have a lot of people that pretend in the world, right? And you got a lot of them pretending that Kwite is a rapist right now because of this, right? There's no real evidence. Even if by the chance, right, that all the gaslighting that Orion and the mob have done to him, that Kwite ends up saying he's guilty of this out of fucking being gaslit. Even in that chance, he's not actually fucking guilty. What are you gonna... Like, I'm so tired of people being like, oh, you said this because we gaslit you, therefore you're guilty. It's like, bitch, please. Like, I by how much of a fucking liar you are, your mob, how much manipulation you put into this whole fucking thing. You guys look like the bad ones regardless. You're a fucking cloud-chasing bitch. You're a lunatic. You've given up. You're just going to take your clout and you're going to fucking run. And that's all you're going to do. I don't know what Kwite's going to do. Right? I don't know what's in his nature. What is it? What is it? Is he a serial flex offender like Nux Taku? I heard they're friends. But if they are, maybe he'll go ahead and make a video putting you on blast. Or is he more timid? Is he just going to let this go? I don't know. The only thing I can speculate is that he's making a video, perhaps. Because that's what I would do. To be honest, if I was him, you know, if I wanted to be a dick, I would just make a fucking video and I'd roast your ass. And I'd expose you. So that people can know who you are for the rest of your life. You get that little clout. But then I could put that video to label you for the rest of your fucking life on the internet. Right? As that fucking fake accuser. I honestly want to make a fake account to say that Sen raped me, so I can see how many people I can make me believe, only to unmask myself like a Scooby-Doo villain. Bro, you should say Dr. Seuss roleplay. Dr. Seuss, that's right. What the fuck? Have we confirmed that it was an actual face docs of Kwite and not some dude? No. Not. The thing is, too, though, is that we don't even know if that's actually his face. I don't think so, right? I don't know. To be honest, either way, they're fucking doxers. I mean, they're posting... Look, if it's not even Kwite's face, that means they just posted some other fucking person's face for no fucking reason while calling that person a rapist. I think that's, you know, that's a moral thing, whether or not you want to do that. Right, but I'm just saying, since the morals are supposed to be super high in the Orion camp, I just don't know how that correlates. I don't know how that computes, because you know they're just doxing some dude and they're just calling him a rapist. So I don't know how that exactly works out. Yeah, if they just had a single fucking screenshot of Kwite being an outright dick to them for no reason, the entire story becomes slightly believable. Yeah, because that's what they've been pushing for, right? They've been trying to push us to be like, oh, Kwite is this really aggressive, manipulative, gaslighting man, right? They can't even... You're telling me that in all your conversations for these years, you couldn't even get a screenshot of that? You couldn't even get an instance of him being a dick. You couldn't even... Hell, you could have just illegally recorded him, right? That would have been great. I mean, go for it. Just get some evidence. You couldn't even... Listen, you couldn't get a grape kit. We know why, because you're not actually a victim. You couldn't fucking get a screenshot of Kwite, yeah, characterizing, showing the character that you claim that he has behind the scenes. You couldn't even do that. You're a fucking loser in every sense of the word, and people that believe you and take your word are fucking equally losers. They probably don't believe your shit either. This guy, hold on, let me show you the legend himself, Suligi, or whatever the fuck his name is. Ugh. This fucking dipshit probably doesn't even believe you. He deleted his channel the first time around. He remade his channel, and the first thing he does is milk this shit dry by pretending to fucking be for, like, the victims or something. In, like, the most awful way possible. All he managed to do was expose Orion even more as a fucking liar. It's fucking great. Like, I don't even think this dipshit believes you either. It's so fucking dumb. Orion ruined his career, spread his face around, put serious allegations on him even though they aren't true. That paints Kwite as a horrible person both online and offline. Yeah, because dipshits like this will run with it immediately. Like, here's the thing with people like this. Like, I saw this guy's timeline earlier. It was fucking funny. Because apparently he's having nightmares of being canceled by fake screenshots. Motherfucker, you promote fake screenshots all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you stupid? Are you so... Like, are you not aware of the fucking things you do? Fucking stupid people like this, man. What the fuck? I mean, he already looks like he's missing a chromosome, but you know what I mean? Like... Okay, bud. I remember when Spoctor was gaslit into something similar years back. It does happen. That's the most quirkiest face I've ever seen. He shaved off the other one in a Aspergo. What the fuck? He's a little loser who he is. Nah. Speaking again, send 248. If this is another bullshit clout because they are lonely at home, notice me senpai type shit, man. One like, one bitch slap to Orion. True. Ryan has to bring up the transphobia bullshit. It makes, yeah, that's another thing. That's another, like, there's so many things here that just paint this out to be like a fucking joke, right? Like the whole transphobia thing, right? Like, you really need to attach a word like transphobia to fucking Kwite to be able to fucking make that really stick. Like, do you not understand how this just like comes off like to a regular person? You know, I don't mean like one of the mob and one of the terminally online people that support Orion, like this dipshit. I mean, like, an actual real human being, like a normal human being. How they look at this shit and they're like, oh, they're using buzzwords. Oh, there's no evidence. Oh, it's all hearsay. Oh, Orion isn't acting like an actual victim. What does an actual victim act like? Shen, I don't know, like a victim? Go fucking find one. Like, it's fucking crazy. There's so many people that get taken advantage of and they don't bitch about a situation, right? They try to work it out and stuff, and until they're forced into that moment in time where they gotta tell people, they gotta tell something. But then you got whiny ass, loud motherfuckers like Orion that it's so fucking obvious that they're full of shit. It's so obvious. You know what it is, guys? It's so obvious that they're lying. But here's the trick of the internet. Here's the truth. And this is why people can't really get that canceled on the internet. Because we still have people like fucking Mini Lad on the platform, right? Red Kiwis on the platform. Zero, the Smash player, back better than ever thanks to technicals, right? This is why we have the... Because in the internet, it's up to the court of public opinion. And you can't really ever truly be canceled, right? You can only cancel yourself when you're ready to give it up and be like, I don't want this shit anymore. That's when you're canceled. But in reality, like, cancel tabs are like, they're annoying, but they're not, they're only going to be successful if you allow them to be successful. So in the grand scheme of things, Quite could like very easily be okay. You know, you can overcome this shit, right? And that's another reason when people are like, why do you take your allegations to the internet rather than the law thing? They kind of have a point on that. It's because, like, you can only get so much on the internet from this shit, especially when your evidence is just not, it's not good. That's all. It's simplest. It's not good because it's just hearsay. It's hearsay. There's no kit. There's nothing. Oh, fuck. I'd almost forgot. GG, thank you. Orion is a pedophile, enough said. Quite lives matter. Okay. I almost didn't get that one. Pretty much go back to being your irrelevant self, you N-word twat. Post this on Twitter for Orion as a gift. I can't post it for Orion because they blocked me. They still got me blocked, so it's fucked up. Orion ruined his career, spread his first. Yeah, I read that. Blah 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 blah. Quite's been more quiet type, but he always calls out the toxic people in his chat. And I hope he does do a roast. I remember when Spock threw his gaslit. Yes, I read that. Quite, I hope you drag him through the dirt. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make an account to do it. You go for it, but positivity graping in the chat. You motherfuckers are encouraging this guy. Oh my god. Whatever. Apparently it's only proof because some random person said they went to high school with him and claims it's him. So there you go. It's fucking hearsay. This is all fucking hearsay. It's gossip. The testimonies aren't even accurately corroborated. This is so bad. It's so bad. It's like, no, you lost. You lost even before you open your mouth. You're the only, like, this is something actually Nux said one time when, like, Reb says Disu, the lolly grifter, tried to cancel him and stabbed him in the back. He's like, because that's the thing. I don't know if you guys know about that. But yeah, Reb says Disu, the lolly grifter, basically stabbed Nux Taku in the back and tried to expose him for whatever reason. And that had somewhat of an effect a little bit. Because basically what Reb says Disu tried to do is he tried to present himself as the true, authentic, honest man that was taking out the big, powerful 1 mil channel YouTuber Nux Taku, right? When in reality, Reb is full of fucking shit. But that's what his whole thing, kind of like Orion. Oh, the poor innocent victim is going to take out the big powerful YouTuber. If you notice, that was one of their pitches too at the very beginning. They were basically saying, "Oh, Kwite is so powerful, he can take me out." Shut the fuck up. It's so fucking bullshit. I can see it. So it's dumb. But Nux said he'd rather like he doesn't care about the people he lost because they don't care to hear like the details. They don't care to know the truth about the situation. And if, again, I understand that, because if you don't care to hear the fucking truth, why do I want you here? Right? That's the thing. You don't care to hear the fucking truth. You don't have enough investment in me to fucking believe me. You don't have enough trust to actually fucking believe me. Get the fuck out. I agree. Those people are wastes of time. They're a waste of time. Right? I think everybody hits that point where they're like, yeah, that's fine. Get the fuck out. It's cool. It's cool. Go support Orion. If you really think I'd do that to somebody, you know what I mean? But let's see what else we got here. Kwite's ex, not the accuser one, just another one, said it's him, and they had previous tweets of them and Kwite interacting with each other publicly. I think you're talking about the face, right? Because then they doxed his face for whatever reason. It's all a bunch of clout goblins jacking each other off and a Chuck E. Cheese Jesus. That's pedophilic, Spider. That is incredibly pedophilic. If you do it, then someone has to pull an unhinged Mr. Girl style abuse investigation and threaten to write an article about SEN covering all the victims. You guys are fucking creative. I have no idea what you guys have planned or whatever. They had time to take those 2 screenshots. Why couldn't they stop to get the screenshot of the abuse before they supposedly wiped the chat? Good point. He most likely is clout hungry. I agree. What should the account's name be? I don't know. Fucking. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Orion has to bring up transphobia. Yes, buzzword. Buzzword. You are no underdog when you are a total bitch. Because I know how to edit motherfuckers' discords and Insta users. I'm gonna need one of you to send me a ton of very suspect messages to me. I can make you look like some. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Okay, alright. Fuck no. Okay, I'm not on board anymore. I'm not on board on this shit. I disavow. I hate the carrier, Raven. Bro, I love how the person bitching about Orion's pronouns is quiet now. Bring Kwite back. So, I got a question for you guys. How long does this guy actually take in between videos, right? Because I don't know if he was like a daily uploader. I don't know if he was like a monthly uploader. I don't know how long he takes to make his videos. Because I don't think he's put out, like, here's the thing. If he would have put out, like, any new video by him, I'm sure people would be there, like, immediately, right? Because that's the kind of, they're waiting. Everybody has their notifications on. Everybody's waiting to hear from this guy. How long does he usually take, though, to make, like a video in general? Like, let's suppose this allegation shit never happened. How long would it take for him to make a video in general? Because I'm curious what the time frame is. South Park reference. Oh God. So they usually shut the fuck up about them. Then nobody's okay. It was like a weekly upload thing. Okay, so weekly upload. Hold on, we're in like week 3 or 4. It's been kind of like a month or something. So it's been a good month. Does he ever edit videos? Because again, I mean, this could be a situation where he's making like a 30-minute video or something. I don't know. It's interesting that nobody from his camp has really come out and disclosed any information, right? Unless he's a very private person in the background. But nobody, like, has come out, from what I see, and said, hey, this is what Kwite is thinking, or this is Kwite's mindset at the time, or Kwite is doing this. There haven't been any real leaks. So I guess that's kind of good on his end, because it shows that he doesn't have people that are going to, like, yap, right? So that's good. I'm glad that he has a little bit of privacy and a couple people he can trust. Because there haven't really been any leaks. Otherwise, we would have known about that shit already. Slazzo took a long time. Angry Joe did too. Same for Pro Jared. Kwite is doing the same thing as normal. And a bunch of those people that you just mentioned, they did make videos, did they not? Because I'm pretty sure they did. And I think they brought the receipts. The receipts, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, maybe Kwite asked them not to. Week 2. We're in week 2. Why does it feel like a month? Spider, when I was listening to Sen reading out your message, I thought he said bitching about Orion's pronouns is quite now. From 3 days to a week. It's just every other. It was usually every other day stream, once a month, full ass video. All 3 of them made videos and came out as innocent of their grapes. Yeah, okay. So I mean, maybe we'll make it 4. Let's see. Honestly, if I was him, I'd take time and wait for everything to calm down. Kwite is currently talking to his lawyer. Says who? Hella. Says who? Angry Joe got accused of it. Yeah, he got accused by that. He got Me Too'd by that one chick from. Well, what was the convention that he went to? I want to say PAX, but I don't even think it was PAX. Now, like, what was it? Angry Joe at one point was accused by an ex and handled it properly, invited them to court. I watched the ex fail. Yeah, he was accused. I think they met at a convention, didn't they? Or a convention or like a YouTuber thing? I don't know. But yeah, when I heard fucking Angry Joe got Me Too'd, I was like, they get them all. Nobody is exempt. I mean, fuck, Pro Jared got Me Too'd. What the fuck? Have you seen that guy? I fucking knew he lawyered up. What the fuck? Why are you trusting a guy that doesn't like? Are you just believing random hearsay? Come on, I think I taught my mods better than that. I'm gonna address my situation. From 3 people can't say currently. From 3 people can't say currently. Then why'd you bring it up? What's the point of bringing something up if you can't disclose information? It just makes it look like you want attention. You know what I mean? That's so annoying. Stop being annoying. This is warning number 2. I'm gonna address my situation right here. Recently, I've been accused of licking feet of my boyfriend. These allegations are untrue. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, let's see if I got something interesting. Interesting DMs? Nope. Captain, what the? Oh, that's just my mod going up against Maya. That's funny. For legal allegation, wait, what? Lawyering up is important for legal allegations of crimes. Kwite is not innocent. He did it to Orion. So trust me, bro. The fuck did I open the stream up to? I don't know. I'm reading chat, so whatever you sickos say, that's what I'm gonna say. So are they going to hire a lawyer going into Twitter civil war? Kwite is talking to a lawyer. How do you know? See, that's what I mean. This Vice hella guys seems like they just want fucking attention. Like, why? Like, okay, so my question, why bring it up if you can't talk about it? Like, again, attention fucking whore behavior. It's like, don't fucking learn from Orion. I already saw some of the people you follow. They're really fucking sussy. So, I don't know. Like at least 2 or 3 of the people there, right, that you follow, and they're like Orion. They got the same mindset as Orion. So I just like, I'm kind of wary of that Vice Hella person just because of that. Like, you gotta be able to fucking get good sources. Like, you can't just trust a schmuck with under 100 subscribers that's looking like he just cares about the gossip of this whole thing. You know what I mean? I do not approve. I Hi, maggots. How's it going? Unless we know that for sure, let's not. If we know that for sure, let's not throw shit out there. Yeah, it's a stupid dude. It's a stupid fucking move. Why? Like again, like so dumb, so dumb. Unless you can disclose any information, unless you can back it up, right? Or disclose it even. Don't fucking open your mouth, because that is like peak attention-seeking bullshit behavior. It's so stupid. Don't be stupid, stupid. All I know is some person. Yeah, I was reading Zakuru's. I don't know. He says weird shit sometimes. Only sometimes, though. If you ever hear allegations that I committed mass genocide, it's true. True. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die by the end of tonight. Ah! Bro, they saw proof of Kwite and Orion knowing each other and ran with it, saying everything was true. Is that an anime avatar? You're either a dumb. You are either a numb digger. I was told to not elaborate. The whole twit logger is a fucking lie, and Orion knows it. They blocked the person that called them on bullying someone to not alive. Give it an Orion. Said I have a deeper voice than you, and I'm 13. That's good. Keep up the good work. There was an old video of the accuser talking about Kwite that recently became public, as it was unlisted for a period of time, but they seem more salty that he used irrelevant hashtags for views. What do you think about Slipknot? They're okay. Orion could have reported this grape to the police when he first came out, but he didn't. This is very sus. Yeah, or they could have done a kit, right? I'm not believe all victims. Far from it, right? Yeah, I think you can only apply the believe all victims if at least some of the things you claim about the person you're accusing lands on the mark, or you have proof of it, you know? Not the whole fucking trust me bros thing, and not like the mob shit, you know? He came out years ago in a vid that was unlisted. Who came out? And in what sense? Orion was 18. Slipknot is a solid band. Or a solid knot, but it isn't the best. Statutory grape. Oh my god, statutory grape, man. Statutory grape. On a side note, Maya filed a false police report against Slug, so that's a thing. She wait a minute. She docks Phoenix and Lauren on the drunken peasants. Oh, that's fucking great. What the fuck? Why would you do that? What the fuck am I looking at? I'm sorry. What? Ew. What the fuck? I'm gonna keep reading chat.
Somebody is gonna fucking
Has anyone noticed that Orion never screenshot different evidence from their Discord PM? He seems showing a repeating evidence, which makes it
from
suspicious.
What I've seen on Twitter and from what you cover, this Orion person has some malicious intentions towards Katie, and I hope this person doesn't get away with these false claims.
Thank you, Hot Pocket. Damn. 100 smackaroos. That's right, I call it smackaroos. Thank you for that. Let me read it. Freaking feet fetish people, man. I don't know much about this Orion situation. From what I've seen on Twitter and from what you've covered, this Orion person has some malicious intention towards Katie. And I hope this person doesn't get away with these false claims. Did you mean to say Katie, or did you mean to say Kwite? Because I think that might have been a typo. And I hope this person doesn't get away. But yes, we don't like people getting away with false claims. Not in this channel. Not on this channel. Hell no, bro. We're about truth and justice in our own little way. The MrSEN Solutions office. We will handle your problems, your internet problems, for fun. And thank you again, Hot Pocket. That was a very generous donation. Really appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Has anyone noticed that Orion never screenshotted a different evidence from their Discord PM? Listen, somebody in the chat earlier said that they basically can like fake Discord, and not even but just use an inspect element. Apparently there are other ways of faking the damn thing. Apparently you can fake a server kind of, or like the channels and shit. It's all fucked up. I hate Discord. Discord is evil. I am like of the firm belief in this conspiracy now that apparently like maybe Discord is on a mission to ruin every fucking content creator on fucking YouTube at this point because of how fucking easy it is to fake something there, right? It's so fucking stupid. Like that guy that faked the you know, that fucking degenerate furry that what was his fucking name? Slick or something, that fucking faked the Kwite responses or whatever. Like that degenerate, yeah, like him, people like that. Don't trust people who take more priority over not using someone's pronouns than a whole grape allegation going on. Yeah, because then it's like, what are your what is your main priority, buddy? It kind of seems like your priorities are all over the place, right? It's a good point. Drama well is dry, so we're doing reruns now. Drama well, I mean, it's not really dry. It's just like, other than that, like the drunken peasants defended Maya in a sense today, so it was kind of annoying. How do I know this? Well, the mod mother of everybody, Levi, Deb, told everyone. So yeah, I kind of take her word. And I think Gigi was there too, listening to this shit. I know Repsion pulled up to the chat, and then Tommy like got really quiet and shit. So yeah, but it's weird. I never expected like the drunken peasants, the guys that grilled Mr. Girl for being a pedophile, to like, you know, give Maya an out, so to speak, or whatever. I don't know. I just don't get it. I didn't get that situation. Other than that, what other drama shit is happening? Flamenco's making an ass of himself against her. I guess I could probably look over that. It's just like the whole thing is gathering these stupid like tweets to do it, and I gotta be in the mood to do it, right? Because it's like Flamenco for the 50th time. You know what I mean? I don't respect Orion's pronouns because I don't respect her. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. All Orion does is repost the same no real evidence screenshot. Yeah, you can just take something and say, oh, this is evidence, and then have it not be evidence. You know what I mean? Quite's transition to Katie. Oh, wait. Quite's transition to Katie. Quite's transition to Katie? Did they? Katie is Kwite? No way! Jesus Christ. What a fucking, what an A+ YouTuber, guys. His own fucking chat has to lecture him on who the fuck Kwite is. Yeah, you see, you guys are better YouTubers than me. Good job, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Damn, Sen got $100. Yes, I did. Thank you. And thanks for the people that are liking this stream, by the way. The ones that make this possible, guys. Think that's his name. I forgore. Yeah, apparently I'm catching up. I'm catching up now, guys. I'm catching up, all right? Remember, MrSEN Solution Office, the most professional place on the internet, man. You can trust us. Orion touched me inappropriately. I have this blurry photo of us on Snapchat. Believe all victims get guilty until proven innocent. Yo, you know what I mean? You know, the person, okay, so the guy or the girl or whoever the fuck was in the chat saying that they wanted to do that meme of like, you know, fake screenshots of me. I have a better idea. You should do that with Orion. I remember how I told you Orion touched me inappropriately when I was a minor? You should make that a reality. Go ahead and if you want to use me, go ahead. Let's all go that route. If Orion wants to go that route, let's go that route. Sure, why not? Make that happen. All right. I'm a grape you all in the mouth and fill you with my. Oh my God, Ty, you're a wild man. You're a wild man. Ty currently transforming into Sandy. Yeah, seriously. Sandy needs to be. We love that guy because he's an OG, but goddamn, he needs to relax sometimes, man. We gotta fucking put a muzzle on him. Gotta support the homie. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Quite a name reveal. Plot twist. It's Katie. Is it actually? Okay, now I don't know if you guys are fucking with me or not. Is it? Is it? What do you think of Would You Rather? The game? I mean, it's an okay game. I don't have a problem playing Would You Rather. Unless it's like that's some fucking fucked up meme that I'm not understanding. I don't know. I'm a little loopy today, guys. I was told not to elaborate. There are online generators too. Same for Twitter and other text chat copycats. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? Why? Technology is getting more and more fucked up, though, to be honest. Like, there was that one Jordan Peterson tweet where, like, I think, like, I thought he was, like, complaining about, like, some irrelevant shit, and he didn't really have a point. But, like, I try to understand what he was trying to say. I think the point that he was trying to make was that he's scared how, like, accurate these AI, like, you know, like, the AI voice modulators and the AI voice the AI face recognition bullshit is getting so advanced where you can just literally one day, like, look, you'll be able to frame anyone you want super fucking easily and accessible, and that's fucking scary as shit. Because, like, all that has to happen is, like, I don't know, get Orion to get a couple people, like Lord Dung or whatever the fuck his name is, get the AI voice generator, pretend to be Kwite, and confess. That's why soon this whole, he admitted it isn't gonna fucking work anymore, because we live in an era where AI voice shit exists, where, like, literally anybody can admit to anything, and you don't even have to be the person. Like, it's fucking crazy. You know, it's going to be harder. It's going to be more fucked up. It's going to be more fuck shit, dude. What else do we got? What happened to Kwite? Kwite is getting accused of being a rapist. I think Discord is more fucked. Discord is the worst place on earth. Orion tried to kidnap me. Someone was able to take a blurry screenshot of it. Proof. It's Orion. Believe all victims. Yeah, we should all just match that same energy. We should all just match the same energy and do it. No, it's not Katie, it's Kenny. Okay, so his name is Kenny now. Thank you, guys. Never lead me down the wrong path, ladies and gentlemen. Hey man, I like your streams. They're fun to listen to. Thanks for thinking that. Appreciate it. Have you heard of the Netflix series Wednesday? I've not. I've heard of The Last of Us. I gotta watch that. I only got past episode 1. Not because I don't like it, just because I haven't had time to watch the other ones, right? But it's good. It's good. It's not a bad show. Hey, I'm on my PS5 now, so I'm happy now. Oh, it's on my, yeah, I saw that notification earlier today when you get on Discord. Before it was only for Xbox. Now apparently it's for PS5. So, you know, Discord doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, unfortunately, for better or for worse. AI is super intelligent. Yeah, it might be, but we'll always have the advantage. Somewhat, I guess. Like, you know, the unpredictable nature of a human being will always have the advantage of a fucking machine. Believe it or not. That's what they say in every movie ever. Right? Anytime you have a movie where you have, like, the AI, like the artificial intelligence and the robots versus the fucking human beings, it's always some bullshit deus ex machina from, like, the human being side being like, oh, but we have the gift of unpredictability, guys, and I don't know, some other shit, and we could beat a machine. And then we end up winning, guys, and then hooray. And then we all celebrate. That's how it's gonna work. That's how it works everywhere, guys. Did you know technology can make a copy of your blood and DNA and can be used to frame you? I didn't know that, but I don't doubt it, because that's where we're headed. Would you rather be part of the Addams family or be part of the Sinclair family? The Addams family. Okay, so here's the thing. You're gonna think I'm pulling your leg. I don't know any of those. I don't know either of those. So you're gonna have to elaborate. Because the only Sinclair I know is this one Republican chick that I think Steven Crowder followed. And the Addams family, isn't that the cartoon thing? So I don't fucking know. I don't comprehend. Did anybody find Orion's whole story bullshit from the start? We all did, like, a week ago. To be frank, the unpredictable manner can be predicted. It can be a calculated outcome, even if it's very unlikely. Can I use my PS4 to use Discord, or is it PS5 only? I got a notification myself and I set it up, but I couldn't find any way to access it from my PS4. Why are you guys using PS4s and PS5s? I gotta. Come on, guys. We're in the 23rd century. All right, we're in 2023. That's the 23rd century. We gotta all upgrade to the one true master race, guys. The one true place. The fucking PC master race, guys. That's where you have to be. That's where it has to be at all times. Why are people saying you like Lolly in your comments? Because they're coping. They made screenshots. I don't even know. So there is this fucking... Okay, hold on. Let me show you. I'll show you. La la la. Dun, dun, dun. So the whole thing with it is there's this one child doxer called DA Talks, and he didn't like me, so him and like a bunch of Kiwis decided to make like, or they either made or they took some people's screenshots of some account on Discord named MrSEN, which I suspect at this point to be this guy, just because my fucking thing wasn't MrSEN on Discord, but whatever. Other than that, this was a fucking anime profile photo person. And at the time, I don't believe I had an anime profile photo. I don't even know if I had access to my account. But regardless, I guess it comes down to, I'm sorry it's not me. Can you please get a fucking Discord tag or ID to confirm that it's me? Because I don't feel like being, like, blackmailed anymore. And besides, they were supposed to say, oh, MrSEN, it's just a funny little meme. Don't worry about it, right? Next thing I know, these fucking idiots, like the Kiwis, right? Those Kiwis in particular. What are they called? One of them was called, like, Lucky Jinx. The other one was called Gravity. There was one named Held. Dean, I already told you who he is. But these fucking people, these degenerates, right? They go ahead and they're like, oh, no, see, he admitted it. See, he admitted it. That's why, like, when, I'm not willing to say that Kwite getting gaslit or like anything like that is going to be indicative of him actually committing the crime. At least I don't think so, especially with the way things have been handled. But I don't know. I guess Exhibit A. I guess I'm not the only MrSEN around. So if you see a bunch of screenshots with the name MrSEN, I guess my only request to you is, can I please see the Discord ID so I know you're not full of fucking shit? I guess that's my one fucking request. You know? unless you just want to be an Orion and go with, like, I don't know, lies. If that's your thing, go for it, bud. I don't know. It's crazy. Has DA Talks overdosed on his cocaine yet? No, but he streamed child porn on his fucking, like, channel one time. It was kind of weird. I don't know why he would do that. We're all gonna hear about DA Talks one day. The guy has like a list of like Ty, you know him very well. He doxed his own brother's like wife, which would be his stepsister or something, right? Or sister-in-law. He doxed the Umbrella Guy's children in a video he made. He's a stand-up guy. I'm not gonna show you his channel. I might show you his Kiwi Farms one time, because the dude tried to scam Kiwi farmers, and then they were like, oh, he's not a good guy. No shit, Sherlock. I told you that from the get-go. Damn, MrSEN was actually a YouTuber I used to like. He collabed with Nux once. Then he rebooted his channel and deleted all his other stuff. MrSEN used to be funny. Now I don't even know. Are you talking about me? I was never funny. What do you mean? Orion, I think I will falsely accuse my ex of grape today. SenNC is, that's you? No! My name wasn't even fucking MrSEN at the time. That's why those screenshots where they're like, MrSEN likes Lolly is such fucking bullshit. That wasn't even my fucking name at the time, and they even acknowledged that. That's probably them. I don't fucking know. That's the only other fucking SEN that I've found that's a big YouTuber. That's all. I took up the name SEN because it sounded pretty good, to be honest. It sounds like a good name. All right, I'll give them that. That was the one inspiration though that I'm like, you know how like fucking Turkey Tom took Zaptai's at when the at left or whatever, and he just took it, and then Turkey Tom had the at of Zaptai. It's kind of like that. I just like the name SEN, and I'm like, you know what, it sticks, and it's better than them using my full legal name and shit, right? Which, like, I mean, very few people know it. So fucking Wikitubia thought that my first real name was Tom. So, there's a joke in my community where they're like, shut up, Tom. Or they think my first name is Tom, or they just call me Tom at this point. No, the VTuber. There's a VTuber? Oh, isn't that like that Senzawa person or something? As a leader, would you rather be loved or feared? That's a tough one. I feel like the really edgy answer would be feared. But then, like, at the same time, it's like, do you, like, I don't necessarily want to be loved because that feels pretentious. So I guess I'll just go with, like, feared, even though that sounds really cringe. But I think there's some, like, positive things you could do with fear. So I guess we'll go with fear. You were still Sempis home when that happened, were you not? Yeah. I was Mr. Napoleon. You were an OG. You are from way back. I have some people in my chat, in my current, like, channel, in fact, that are just, like, really from the old days. Like, I'm talking way back. And they're like, they're true OGs. I thought you were very Bro, I'm not fucking popular. I have like, what do I have? 14K or something? I don't even know. I don't even check the numbers that much. Am I 14K or am I 18K? Okay, I'm 18K. What the fuck? Motherfuckers are calling me a 20K channel. I'm not a 20K channel. Stop trying to round me up so you can make me sound good. I'm a fucking 18K channel. Haven't even hit 20, alright? Probably gonna stagnate. I did a lot of fucking stupid shit while Susan was still... That I have a suspicion. And I fucked up my algorithm pretty badly, too. There's some videos that... Look, I'll tell you a secret that I used to do. It's funny. So, I was so lazy and I had a fucking shitty PC at the time that I couldn't even play, like, real legitimate, like, CSGO shit, right? And I was fucking lazy. So what I did was I just typed up, and you can type this up on fucking YouTube as well, free CSGO gameplay, right? So you go ahead and you get that, and then they're like, oh, you could totally use this for free. The problem is, like, one time I did, and then all of a sudden, like, most of my videos got claimed. So I had to fucking delete a bunch of videos. And then those same fucking jackoffs that try to frame me as a lolicon were like, see, he's deleting evidence. He's deleting evidence. I'm like, motherfucker, I got claimed by a majority of these fucking videos. Alright, that was my bad, but if you want to archive this shit, go for it. I'll fucking go over it on stream and debunk everything. Like, you don't understand, man. Like, I'm at the point, I just don't care. I don't fear anybody. Dude, I've told Kiwi Farms, fucking dox me, you fucking pedophiles. Like, I don't care. The fuck? Do you not understand how much I don't fucking give a shit about? There's no intimidation on the internet unless you let them intimidate you. There's no reason to be intimidated at the internet. Like, it's fucking stupid. Make grape allegations, acts like nothing plugs their TikTok. You're so fucking right, though. Why is that so true? Dude, come on, you're wrong for that one. Make rape allegations, acts like nothing happened, and then plugs their TikTok. Wow. You're so bro, that's awesome. You get MVP right now. You're not the MVP donator, that's Hot Pocket, but you get MVP for that comment. 18K is more than what lives in my town. Oh, for sure. For real? Would you rather wear only skin-tight clothing or wear clothes that are much too big? Skin-tight, you mean like skinny jeans and the such? Or too big, you mean like the big baggy shit? Oh, fuck me. I guess maybe skin-tight, although it might get uncomfortable after a while. Like, maybe. I mean, yeah, you know what? Skin-tight. But, like, we're not talking super, like, skin-tight to where, like, I don't know. What about naked? Is naked a choice? I'll just do naked. Has he used drugs on stream? Who? I'm lukewarm pocket. Hello, DD. Thank you for the $10 sticker. Appreciate that. That's what is that? Is that a flying bird? Is that a flying It's a flying bird. That's a chonky bird. I fear myself. The only thing there is to fear is fear itself. That was a quote by, I want to say that was MLK, but that could have been JFK actually. It could have been either one of those. I heard it in a song once. What video game reference should I make in the fan art? What video game reference should I make in this fan art? Video game reference. I don't know. What video game? What is a cool video game to reference? It's probably somewhere around 500 people. Oh my fucking god. What the hell? I'm not going to ask you where you live because that would be a dox, but like, you know what I mean? It's like curious. Would you date a GG girl that does OnlyFans? A gamer girl that does OnlyFans? To be honest, if she's hot, yeah, but like it wouldn't be a serious thing. In fact, I'd probably be like, hey, so since you're showing your tits and shit to like half the world, like the guys and shit, so let's have a more open relationship. I want to see some other chicks too on the side. I don't know. Maybe we can make like yeah, that'd probably be it. Like, have you seen that Hannah Owo person? Damn, she's fine. Like that chick. Yeah. Well, man, she's probably a thottie. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. Johnny Karate. Is that a person? And why does that rhyme? Check my tweet, monkey. Yeah, sure. Why not? Gigi Evans, The Last of Us. What about The Last of Us? Yeah, go for it. The Last of Us. The Last of Us won before The Last of Us got bad. When The Last of Us 2, I wasn't really a fan of The Last of Us 2 for multiple fucking reasons. But yeah, that was just like that was just like the worst thing. That's when everything went downhill, and it was like, why? Because The Last of Us 1, from what I've seen, is pretty nice. It's a pretty interesting concept how it started out. The acting isn't really bad. I mean, again, I watched episode 1. The acting isn't bad. It looks pretty. It makes me want to play the actual game The Last of Us because I never played it, like, which is funny enough. So it makes me actually want to play it, but it makes me dread getting into the fucking series, because then, like, you know, I won't I will never recover. When I go to 2, it's gonna be like, this is so AIDS. I live in a small town in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I've dated a girl who did OnlyFans. How was that experience? Franklin Delano Roosevelt. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. That was Franklin Roosevelt? I thought that was MLK. What the fuck? Fuck The Last of Us 2. I hate that game. The only good thing about TLOU, The Last of Us, okay, TLOU, is the multiplayer. I don't know. I thought the story was okay, kind of engaging. Oh, it's a pear, DD? I thought it was a bird. Oh, it's a pear? Okay. Oh, now I'm dopey. All right, let's see. GG Evan GG. Where are you at? What tweet did you want me to look at? Which one? If it's the one with copyright, bullshit, I'm not gonna play that. Somewhere in Portland right now. Is it that one, or is it the Maya Moore is not only a danger to children thing? FDR, Franklin Del Roosevelt, U.S. president during World War. Oh, fuck. I didn't. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I was like. But I thought it was a fucking president. Oh, makes sense. Oh, you know what? I'm getting it confused with that Cult of Personality fucking song. Because all they said, Franklin, not, they don't, do they mention Franklin Roosevelt in that? I know they mention like a lot of people in that shit. And so this thing, I don't know if I want to play it because copyright, right? But yeah, I don't know. Slug is just going over like a bunch of leaks of Maya. Yeah, so she filed like a report on him or some shit. There you go. That was Naked Destiny for you guys.
Somebody is gonna fucking
God
the
damn.
fuck out of you.
Orion is just posting cosplay pics now.
Reminder to brush after every meal and don't forget to floss XD.
Aha! Wait, I gotta read that with more enthusiasm. What the fuck is wrong with me? Orion is just posting cosplay pics now. Ha ha ha! I can't believe this shit. I mean, I can. It was only a matter of time, bro. Told you, it's so over. It's so over, Orion bros. DD Coleman with the 5. Reminder to brush after every meal and don't forget to floss. You know, I always do that. That's the thing. And it's gotten so much better. There was a point where I didn't and it was really bad and stuff, but now it's gotten so much better. It has. It was just, dude, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a big sweet tooth on me. I love sweets. They're fucking great. And yeah, sometimes you have one too many sweets and then, you know, you need to get a filling, right? And then that happened, and then you gotta, I don't know, you gotta get numb for a couple of hours or a few hours, and then your head mod in your server tells you to speed up the process that you need to inject yourself with a lot of caffeine, and then you do that process, and then here you are. We're at this point in time, so good stuff overall. The JFK quote you were probably thinking of is, ask not what the country can do to you, but what you can do for your country or some shit. I always thought that the JFK reference was like, I always thought it was like, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. That's what I always thought it was. Well, shit. They killed the MC and showed the backstory of the braid-headed girl. Like, bro, nobody cares. Would you rather have the voice of the opposite sex or have the muscle mass, body build of the opposite sex? Jesus. The muscle mass. Are these questions supposed to be like bad questions? like you gotta choose like the least worst? Because like, why would I want to have a woman's voice or like a woman's physique? I feel like that would be, unless like, there's a market for femboys, and like, I have no idea. I gotta pass on that one, Chief. A voice of the I mean, see, that's what I thought at first. I was like, technically, if I have the voice of the opposite sex, I could like, yeah, I could troll people. It'd be kind of funny, right? Like I could troll dipshit over here. You know, when he's like threatening to attack me, like physically attack me, right? And I could just put on the girl voice and be like, you cis white male, you're threatening to hit me over the head with a crowbar, and I am a woman. And then this guy would get fucked. Yo, his girlfriend would probably fucking leave him. This is his girlfriend, by the way. Great woman, I'm sure. Why the fuck do I bring all these fucking wackos after me? Like, there's not one normal person I've seen. I guess, like, the only normal person I've feuded with was, like, Augie, but then even then, that was more of, like, a forced thing. And just because, for the sake of defending Steve the Lead, the ungrateful dweeb. So, yeah. Let's see. Nothing bad ever happened to the Kennedys. Shut up. Shut up, Levi. Shut the fuck up. Would you rather never be able to wear shoes or not be able to touch anything red? Ah, fuck. I'll go with the second one. Not be able to touch anything red. Although red is my favorite color, so that'd be a sacrifice. But I can't imagine walking barefoot or like with socks on like a cold fucking day. You know, that's just an annoying feeling. This is not the situation I want to be in. You know what I mean? It was an interesting experience dating an OnlyFans girl. Made some interesting content. Oh boy. That's another thing that I'd probably have to talk with about that. I live in Dallas, Texas. Everything is better in Texas because fuck you. That's why. It's fucking great reasoning right there. This motherfucker is Captain Robinson. Is it Captain Robinson? Orlick, is that actually you? Orlick. Couldn't agree more. They ruined that one for me. It's a good gameplay for a bad story. JFK, we choose to these things and others not because they're easy, but because they are hard. John F. Kennedy. We choose to these things and others not because they're easy, but because they are hard. This JFK guy seems like he's got some pretty interesting and good quotes. Just say that. Ryu from Street Fighter doesn't even know what shoes are. Yeah, but like, I'm not Ryu from Street Fighter, Levi. I'm not fucking Ryu from Street Fighter. My face wasn't shown, dog, so my face ain't over. I mean, yeah, that's good. That's how it should be. Exactly. Look, you know what? If I ever get in that scenario, that's exactly what I'm gonna do too. It's exactly how it's gonna go too. Nobody will know. Nobody must know. I'd rather not be able to wear shoes between being home a lot and martial arts. Barely wear them anyway, except for gym and work. I hate shoes. That's a very fair assessment, Ty. And honestly, I figured you'd probably say that because I have heard that you do martial arts and the such. I don't know if it's a stereotype to say that like martial artists never wear fucking shoes, but any fucking time I see a martial artist, that motherfucker is not wearing any fucking shoes. Not even fucking sandals, bro. Just shoeless every fucking time. I don't wear shoes anyways, so that option. You don't wear shoes either? Why are you guys not wearing shoes, bro? What's wrong with shoes? God, what the fuck? The last words, mister. What's wrong with shoes? Oh, God, that's funny. Oh, I'm back. We're so back, people. Lol. Lol. It crashed. Oh, well, whatever. We'll do the would you rather thing next time. That was a huge fucking crash, though. Jesus fucking Christ. My God. Thank God you guys are fucking... Shout out to you guys for being so fucking patient. Jesus. Yeah, that just means my settings, man. I don't know. I gotta fix these settings. It's gonna be the end of me one day. Like fucking OBS. God damn. OBS, it's something, man. It's something. Alright. But that being said, and I think that's a good cue to end it then. Thanks for stopping by to this little impromptu like update stream or whatever. The next time we go live on this, anytime something, you know, interesting happens, I just figured I'd give you guys like a little update on what's been going on and all that stuff, and you know, chat with a couple of you guys. But other than that, you know, we're still waiting for like the Kwite reply. We're still waiting for this. It'll come. It'll come. It'll come when it comes. You just gotta be patient. There's no rush because I already showed you that Orion just did the most massive L. So it doesn't matter. See you next time. That's right. Would you rather not go to the grocery store? We'll play the would you rather thing next time. I thought my Wi-Fi was nah, man. It's not your Wi-Fi. It's mine. It's mine. It's not you guys. It's me. Kwite's reply will end this entire thing. Yeah, probably. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. That's all, folks. To do.